Hey Virgo, I'm Eleanor and welcome to Peaches by Starlight Tarot. This is your 4th week of February pick a card reading, although the timeline is fluid, and whenever you see a title that resonates with you and you feel like there's a message for you there, it is meant for you at that time. Not everything is going to resonate in the pick a cards, but I offer personal and private readings through email and my Etsy page where you can find those as below. You can pick one or you can design your own. I have it to where you can control what decks and control the price. It's kind of super handy. Anyways, if you, at any time during the reading, you hear something that you like or is going to help you out, go ahead and hit that like button and let me know that it's of service to you. And if you hear something that someone that you know is going through something and they could use the information, you feel like they would benefit, please go ahead and share my channel. I have readings that come out every week plus a monthly. So if you want to subscribe and keep up with the narrative, that's super great. And also, please comment how things are going for you, which stack you chose, and how, if the readings have helped at all, or if they are resonating with you, or if you have questions, because I can always talk more if you feel like I talk too fast or you don't understand something I'm talking about, or if you want to engage with me. I love talking in the comments, so go ahead and hit me up. All right, I'm using Vibrational Energy and the Crow Tarot. I have stack 1, stack 2, stack 3, and their timestamp below so you can skip right to your reading. This month's energy is the 9 of Swords, which is going to be worry and anxiety, but it's all going to be up in your head. This is stuff that you can't control by worrying, only through action, which works out because this week your energy is strength. And this came out, your annual and your monthly videos are linked below if you like to see me shuffle on camera and talk more about these cards. All right, I think I remembered it all. All right, stack 1. You have the Empress, 3 of Cups, and the Triangle. So, okay. You have the Empress, which is the 3rd card of the Major Arcana, right? The 3 of Cups and the Triangle, 3, 3, 3. That is crazy. And I don't get into numerology. I don't even know what that means. I just know that's a significant thing. And if you want to look it up and dig in, or if you want to comment on it and ask me about it, I can Google, I can do some research and we can talk more about it because that's really awesome. But anyways, when we're talking about strength, the triangle in this deck is talking about the rule of 3, like trilogies. The rule of 3 is a strong, stable foundation. And since we are talking about strength, we are talking about those 3 legs. The Empress as being like in the traditional, I'm thinking of the traditional depiction of the Empress sitting on her throne, and she's abundant, she's confident, and she's relaxed in repose. And so I'm feeling like the Empress right here is sitting on like this 3-legged ottoman or 3-legged stool. It's something that is solid by 3 things underneath her. You could also think of it as these 3 cups, the 3 cups that sustain you. So to bring it to more practical messaging here, it's going to be talking about the 3 elements, whether you want to think of them as the 3 legs of the stool or whether you want to think of them as the 3 cups that sustain you. What is that 3rd energy? I think we talk a lot about work-life balance. We talk a lot about your creative passions versus connections with other people. I feel like there's a lot of 2 going on, but I feel like what I want to talk to you, remind you or ask you to ask yourself, these things it'd be like work, play, and ... What is that 3rd thing? What is that 3rd element that creates the stability of this? So if you are feeling unstrong and unstable and like there's something missing, it is that 3rd thing. There is a 3rd element that is going to create that stability beneath you, or that 3rd ingredient that's going to sustain you. And that's what you're challenged with finding this week, is that 3rd piece to the puzzle. Whether if you're good on your creativity and your passions and your work life, but your family life needs balance, or something of that nature, okay? Find that 3rd thing and create your strength. All right, stack 2, Queen of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. There's a bunch of lions here, which this Affirmators deck isn't tarot based at all. The Strength card isn't exactly related, but I am loving the lions we have because that is the symbol symbolized in the traditional Strength card in the tarot. Anyway, sorry. Two Faces of Mankind. So Two Faces of Mankind in this deck is going to be talking kind of, it usually means the balancing of your female, your masculine and feminine energies, your light and your dark. The idea of a human or a person as a two-sided object, like a coin or a magnet that has polarity and duality and bringing those things together. But since the Wheel of Fortune is coming in here with it, I'm feeling like it's more about ups and downs. And the wheel as being a thing in motion that goes up and it goes down, and finding the balance in that, and that as a thing in motion, a wheel has no meaning and no purpose in stasis. And so while it may seem preferable to be at the top, being, if the wheel were turning, so at the top, that's your crest, everything's great, and then you get rolled under the wheel of life sucks. Up at the top, everything's great, you can see the sun, you get bowled over again. That's just, it's the way life works. And it seems like, I think we have this idea that if we could just get to the top and then hold it, jam something in it, block it so it can't hold anymore or roll anymore, and you get to stay up here, and that's a sustainable way to live. And it isn't true, because up there, after time, you would start to lose perspective and the sense of being up at the top, the sense of things being good without the balance of the movement. It would fade into like a numbness or like a limbo, and so that movement is necessary. And so we have the Queen of Wands appearing here, and I feel like that's what they're wanting you to access at this time. She like to ride the wheel like the Queen of Wands does, who is thirsty for motion and longs for a challenge. And that's what you have to do. You have to take the reins and ride the wheel like this Queen of Wands, who is passionate and fiery and ready to go, and would be miserable stuck at the top of that wheel. All right? Okay, so that's stack 2. Stack 3, you have the Hierophant, Ace of Pentacles, Abundant Blessings, which goes great with the Ace of Pentacles, because we are talking about gifts from the universe. While the Ace, that is just a little seed that's being handed to you, the Abundant Blessings does talk about the fertility of the seed and the potential that lies within it. So there is a new offer. There is an opportunity that is being presented to you. There's a lot of promise here. And with the Hierophant, it feels as though there are strings attached to it, like there's rules to follow, like it's an investment for a certain project. It's not like a grant. It's not just a blank check. There's going to be, it's for a purpose, and you have to follow certain rules and certain guidelines what to do with it in order to grow it into level 2. There's a sense of this being like level 1. The Ace does feel like it's the beginning, a trial period almost. And that if you can follow the rules and stay within the box on this one, then there's a certain amount of trust gained and a leveling up and a confidence in your skills. And that the level 2 is when you do get to stretch your wings and expand a little bit and have a little bit more say. But as you begin the process on level 1, it is talking about honoring the guidelines that come with the gifts. And then it's when you graduate beyond that, you'll have some more freedom. But at the moment, stay within the parameters of the opportunity. All right, so I'll talk to you in a week, Virgo. Thank you.